Well, I have a gift for you today. This isn't really so much as a review, as much as just informative. Go out and fucking watch it. So, about 2 years, a year ago? Yeah, year ago. Um, I saw the film 9 Days. Now that's nine written out as the word, not the number nine, just to help you differentiate. In the film's 9 Days, it's written and directed by a first time feature length film director, Edison Oda, who, along with a pretty good cast of actors, it's got the dad from Us, Winston Duke. He also plays the big guy in Avengers, the guy who's a part of Wakanda. Well, he's not a part of. He's like one of the Wakanda tribes. He's like the one with the rhinos, I think. He's like the lead dude, and I'm just going to tell you the premise of the film because I think the film has some of the greatest moments put to film, like anything captured on film. I think it does something so powerfully, uniquely human that is not captured. And in one of those things is that it's very fictional, but it has an incredibly strong emotional base despite all of it kind of not mattering, both due to the fact that, well, it's a movie, but then also due to the fact that the nature of the fiction with which we're watching. So essentially, something happens at the beginning of the film. Not gonna fucking tell you. Go fucking watch it. But the main character has to pick amongst a selection of people who arrive who is going to go to the real world. And everyone knows that there's like a real world. And they're not in that world. They're in like some kind of limbo state. So all these people kind of show up and they have a variety of personalities. It almost feels like a game show with which like kind of how kooky some of the characters are. Some of them don't take the game very seriously. They have a hard time with sincerity and they put up a comedic front. Some of them just don't have what the main character is looking for somebody to go to Earth. Basically, this person is the gatekeeper, and he kind of tests who he thinks would be good to go to Earth, or go. I really shouldn't say Earth, but like real life, to go to the real world, essentially. And a lot of the questions about, is he God? Is this heaven? Are they in hell? Is this purgatory, limbo? Some of them are asked in the trailer. Don't watch the trailer, obviously. Never watch a trailer for a good film. But those are just like window dressing things that you hang as like, oh, what is it? But it's just that. It just decorates the window. Nobody pays attention. Because windows are gateways to view things beyond the wall. You're not looking at what's around the window. Who gives a fuck? Those are just things that occupy your interest for a moment when you're taking in the view that is on the other side of the window. And this film has a view auditorily, the sound design. I mean, you go play the trailer, but just like close your eyes because the sound design is, it is chef's kiss. Definitely don't watch the trailer because it spoils like the best moments of the movie, which I'm not going to really describe. It just go watch the fucking movie. It's as simple as that. It is a powerfully emotional film, and it I would say the one thing is that it displays a level of human compassion and love that I've never seen in any art anywhere, in anything. It is unrivaled in that aspect. And when you watch the film, you'll understand. It is truly powerful. And it's also very heartbreaking. It's very emotionally nuanced and it's very cathartic. The ending it's not a letdown by any means. I saw the movie in a theater of mostly old people, and it seemed that they couldn't emotionally grasp with the film and were kind of like, well, that was a goofy ending. And I think if you have an emotional maturity and depth, the ending is probably one of the most weighted things in the whole film. There's two other segments that are quite emotionally weighted, but I think the ending is by far the strongest. It doesn't hit you right away. Like, it didn't hit me right away. It wasn't until I got back home. But it's such a weight. It's kind of like the planet coming down. That movie sucks, but it's kind of like the planet coming down in Melancholia, and it's not. It's like, oh, it's coming to kill all of us. So that sucks. And then when it's happening, it's like so slow. It's like 8 fucking minutes, and we're just sitting here waiting to die. Not that is what happens in this movie. That's not a spoiler. That's just what happens in Melancholia, a much shittier movie, mind you, in my opinion. Reddit seems to like it, but fuck them. Just in terms of like the slow buildup of like feeling the after effects of the film. It's such a cathartically minded ending that you can't just, I don't think you can just fully experience it as it's happening. It's something that kind of reverberates inside of you until it kind of, loosens everything up, shakes you around enough, and then you're just kind of like, man, that was such a beautiful thing that I just saw. At least that's how I felt. I don't know. I can't imagine anyone giving this movie like less than a perfect score. I think it's an absolutely perfect film. Those are for personal reasons mostly. I mean, you could talk about the acting or this or that or whatever, but when there's just so many things that are done so uniquely and so right and so good, especially by a first-time feature film director, I think you need to sit down and get in the fucking seat and just watch the fucking film. And if you can't emotionally engage with it in a way where you can appreciate this kind of film, that this art is not for you. You just go watch fucking DC or Marvel movies or something else. Because if you don't like this film, I think you fundamentally don't like art and you're fucking stupid. No, anyway, that's my opinion. I started off being so nice, didn't I? And now I'm shadowboxing 1-star Amazon reviews for this movie as if they exist. I should go look up. Okay, so the review's over. Now I'm going to go look up 1-star reviews of the film and then shadowbox with these people. So, okay, here we go. So I'm doing this live, so have some patience. I apologize. 9 days. IMDb. Let's go to the IMDb. The IMDb 1-star reviews are going to be definitely unique. It's got 7,000 votes. Surely somebody gave it a 1 star. We got 293 1-star reviews. Okay, how do I access those 1-star reviews? User reviews. Oh, US users. Top 1,000 users. How do I get... Is there not a way... I don't see a way to sort by... Oh, here we go. Here's reviews. 1-star reviews, please. If you don't like the trailer, don't see the film. Dark, depressing, frustrating, like a bad dream that you can't get out of. That was my impression upon seeing the trailer. And exactly the same after seeing the film. Dark, depressing, and frustrating, like a bad dream you can't get out of. Did you listen to the trailer? What? Objectively fucking wrong. Oh, this person has spoilers. Brain dead. This person said the movie was brain dead. Pretentiousness isn't profound. After about 10 minutes, you know this film is going nowhere. Not fucking true. Absolutely not fucking true. Obviously, he couldn't discover the plot going on. Like, the movie didn't explicitly tell you exactly what's going on, and it waits a long time to reveal the motivations of things that happened earlier. So this guy's like, oh, it's pretentious. And then narrator man didn't show up and tell me the plot. Movie's bad. Okay. Boring. Bunch of slow, nonsensical gibberish. Tried making it through this film with an open mind, but I couldn't make it till the end. Avoid at all costs. Wasted 2 hours. I could have been washing dishes. Okay, Rotini 52586. Rotini's a shit noodle, by the way. So it makes sense that you'd have shit tastes. So yeah, get fucked. 9 Days of Boredom. Ah, that's a good zinger. Oh man, what a pretentious would-be movie. Would-be. This isn't even a movie. Would-be movie. This would be a movie if it had Marvel characters in it. It bored the crap out of me. From the beginning on, nothing happened until the end. Stupid story, or rather, no story. So weird this gets ratings 7, 8, 9 out of 10. Suppose I watched another version of it? Question mark. Fundamentally retarded. You need to get into the fucking the clinic. We're gonna fucking remove you from the gene pool. Warning spoilers. How do I see the review? Oh, that's how I see the review. Okay, I don't care. Self-indulgent, glacially paced, confused and confusing nonsense. How on earth did this film attract this cast? This is utterly self-indulgent nonsense that sets out to confuse and frustrate its audience while offering zero character, zero emotion, nothing to latch onto. What do any of these two-dimensional characters want? Probably for the effing movie to end. I know I did. Oh, this is a review from Long Haul Films. Let's see. What kind of films does Long Haul Films produce or enjoy? So they've had an account. They've done one review. They've had an account for 10 years. They've been an IMDb member for 10 years. And this was the one film that they reviewed. Okay. Good. Here we go. This is an incoherent review. I just made an account today to warn people about this absolute piece of garbage film. Save yourself from one of the most pretentious, ugly, abhorrent films ever produced and burn any physical copy in existence. No spoilers here, ever. But one character in this might be the single most annoying character ever brought to celluloid. I could almost listen to an audiobook read by Margot Robbie and her heightened accent from Birds of Prey. I have no idea what's going on. The rest of his review is just him name dropping like other movies. Gone with the Wind, Outsiders, fucking VHS Laserdisc, I Hate Mortal Kombat 2021, Armageddon. Like, I have no idea what this guy's review. He just goes on a pseudo schizophrenic rant about other films, and it's like all fucking 4chan TV board inspired, it seems like. Psychopathic, autistic. Whew, that was a weird word. Dark, deliberately, high fraudulent score. Suffocating meaninglessness. So every word so far has been hyphenated. So suffocating meaninglessness, he's hyphenating. On the one hand, it was intended to touch all faiths. On the one hand, cold-blooded nonsense was exhibited. It was... It would be wrong to say even an amateur. It was a complete disaster. Oh, this person's ESL. And these high puanes must be fake. Fake scores should never be allowed. Like Indian movies. Holy shit, this guy's ESL and racist. Wow. Why doesn't anyone watch fake Hazel and Indian movies like this? Now he knows that Puane cheats are getting too much. Why is it not prevented? I am lost. I'm sorry. Who knew that this film could be like a launch pad for Indian racism and Indian like modern movie remake, Gone with the Wind politics, whatever the fuck the last guy was talking about that I didn't read half of it because it was, trust me, you don't want to see it. Another worst film. Too slow, full of annoying, overused scene. Bored to freaking death. What a bored. Seriously, this shouldn't have been made. There's no sense to the whole movie. 1 hour in, and I've had enough. The characters were boring. It was just too slow. Nothing happened for so long, even after the blank incident at the very beginning. I think the execution was very bad. They could have made 2 dimensions, Earth and other side, distinctly looking like the same, while making the character. So this person's like just giving suggestions on making a better movie. Is there only 1 page of these reviews? Oh, these are helpful. And there's only, wait, they can't only be 51-star reviews. I saw way more than that. Jungle Cruise looks a lot more fun. So I'm noticing that there's a theme coming from some of these reviews that instead of watching this film, they would have wished that they went and saw other films. And then they're just like name dropping other films within the last like year or two that they liked and then did not like, and then this film was boring. And I think those people are just like, they're just spectacle viewers. They just want to view the spectacle, and that's fine. But there seems to be a high correlation between I don't like emotionally art that requires me to engage with it, and people who like spectacle. Like there's like an inverse correlation, right? I mean, you could like both. But it seems like people who like spectacle films or action films or films that are faster paced, that they seem to not have much to engage with the art. They want the art to be a separate thing, and then they get entertainment from that, which is interesting. Because there's a character in this movie who is that exact same person, who pathetically tries to avoid wrestling with the like required emotional engagement that human life necessitates. And I'm just going to leave it at that. No spoilers. It's a very good movie, and you should go see it.